Chicago. Well, good morning. And please forgive me for being tardy. I'll get started my detention later. Brothers and sisters, last night I had a wonderful experience and I had dinner with Nathan. And he said something that really resonated with me. He said that we are in a national fight that we're trying to fight locally. And our brother from LA just said, we have a parent organization that's not quite ready or has chosen to do something else. How do we deal with this? How do we focus on this? And how do we take the next steps? The fact is, in Chicago, it has been rank and file membership that has made the difference. It's been the relationships with our community partners that have made the difference. And building the relationships with our students' parents. That's what's going to make the difference. So if union leaders sit around and have great ideas and great ideology, but there's no mechanism to reach out to the rank and file who, as we know, are sitting in fear. They've done a great job. The shock doctrine is here. Shock and awe is here. And many of our members are paralyzed. And they don't know which way to go. They know that it feels bad. It feels bad to be scapegoated for policies they did not create. Oh yes. It feels bad to be told you are the reason our state is broke. And because our state is broke, we're going to take the opportunity now to get rid of everything that has protected teachers for over 100 years. Everything. It means that we are going to define what an evaluation looks like. And as David said, we're looking at punitive, gotcha evaluations. But the part that is so frustrating about this process is the fact that people will lie to you in your face and say, oh, this isn't about that. We're wanting to improve education. We want to improve the outcomes. John F. Kennedy, as some of us are old enough to remember, said that the real decisions that get made about untruths are not an outright lie, but the myth. The myth that is constant and unchallengeable and unrealistic. Now I'm paraphrasing. But if you think about that, what myths are we fighting now? We're fighting the myth of the excellent second-year teacher, and it's always the second-year teacher. It's never the first-year teacher, it's never the fourth or fifth-year teacher, it is always the second-year teacher who is wrongly terminated because of seniority. Okay? We're fighting the myth of data. It's fine to use data when it suits your agenda. This past week, test scores in Chicago went up. Where was the great, oh my God, what a wonderful job teachers are doing in Chicago? Where was that coverage in the press? It was non-existent. The new CEO said, oh no, it's not just people meeting standards, we need to move the number that exceeds the standard. Oh yeah, that's it. But by the way, the teachers who were responsible for the low test scores, The evaluation system is broken because too many people receive superior and excellent ratings. But the evaluation system is broken when somebody gets an unsatisfactory. The principals in Chicago control the hiring. So when we lay off because of economic reasons, if they want to hire somebody fresh off the street, that's their prerogative. But on the other hand, when a tenured teacher comes to apply for that same position, if there's a secret do not hire on their transcripts, on their work files, on the personnel files, then that other principal who has the hiring can't hire. So which is it? We are faced with constant lies, untruths, and myths. And until we scale those heights, and the only way we can do it is with our rank and file brothers and sisters, with our community partners, and with our parents. And what's really interesting is, slowly but surely, they're starting to come forward. And then what does the other people that are supposedly in charge do? They find their sets of parents. We can't afford to buy parents. We have to have real relationships. That's what we do. So, what's unfortunate about this, no matter how many wins we get, we're always going to have a bunch of losses. It's not the losses, it's how you deal with the losses. It's also having a very realistic vision of where you can go, how you can get there, and moving forward. And it's never giving up. You're going to get setbacks, but you have to pick yourself up, dust yourself off. Be prepared for your brothers and sisters in your building. So when you say, come on, you turn around, they're not behind you. That's okay. Don't be angry with them yet. Don't be angry with them yet. Because if they're not with you yet, it's because you haven't done what you need to do to explain it to them the ways for the reasons they need to be behind you. But don't be angry with your brothers and sisters. When your brothers and sisters blame you for everything, and they will, don't be angry with them. Keep moving forward. And what you need to start doing is making the alliances that we have right here. Everyone that's sitting by somebody we know, we should move up right now and change seats and start talking right here to people that are from someplace else. That's how this goes. You get support, you get nurturing, because you're going to get smacked down. And your biggest critics are going to be your friends, as they should be. But you have to remind them also, we are in this together. We are fighting a national struggle, and the forces arrayed against us are well-funded, well-organized, and relentless because they want to destroy labor in America, and the easiest way to do it is with teachers. It's the easiest way. So, I will leave you with it. Tell me how much time I have. Oh, okay. All right, sorry. It said that. I guess I'm done. Brothers and sisters, thank you so much for taking time to come to Chicago, for taking time to come here and listen to some stuff that I'm going to have to listen to Norm for because I'm going to watch this video because it will be up on the internet. I just want you to know that's how I start my day. I've seen the stars of Inconvenient Truth over there. Great job. you, it's nowhere near over. It's just the beginning of the struggle. So go get yourself some new skin and some Band-Aids, because you're going to have some bloody scrapes. But fear can always be overcome by security. And the security comes from the solidarity of our brothers and sisters holding us together. So please, when you go back, keep in touch with everybody. Do not forget that this struggle scares a lot of our brothers and sisters, because they've done the math. And they know that no money and some money. But it's our job to continue to educate. That's what we do. We're teachers. Thank you.
And now we're going to have about 10 minutes. If you'd like to ask a question of any one of the panelists, I see that we do have